a target for that, that we can make an experiment to give the better concepts to Tejas. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
one thing at any point, if you feel any difficulty, either in the language, either in the concept, either in the speed, you can just interrupt and stop. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
And
We can
Tejaswini,
start from.
yeah, sorry, Rahul, sir, just 1 second.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Tejaswini, as we discussed in the first class, no, you try to take the notes. Of course, you have to keep a pen and paper and
Okay.
take at least the keywords, and whenever teacher sir is teaching you, just try to take down the key concepts, and you can show him also. If you have any doubt, definitely will ask. And when teacher will ask you to show that what you have written, just show through your camera so that there is no gap. I mean, we can minimize the gap while he is teaching, and also your recording. Maybe you have to listen it later point of time, but in the class, try to see how much you can grasp and try to take a quick notes. That makes sense?
Okay, sir.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Sorry, Rahul sir. Go ahead.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Okay. Good start, Tejaswini. So we can start from the very basics because we are from the very lower standard, and so we have enough time before a big target that we can start from the basics. Slowly, we can move on the syllabi. So the first thing that is in chemistry or physics, which we have to study, the first word is matter. What is matter? That is the very first letter you study in the science, in chemistry as well as in physics. What is matter beta? Did you understand it?
1 minute, 1 minute. Yes, sir.
What is matter according to Tejasvi?
Anything that has mass and takes up space is known as matter.
Anything around you, your pen, your paper, your juice, anything which occupies space. Okay?
Okay.
Or anything which consists mass, or anything which is sensed by any one or more human senses. So matter can be detected by these three methods. Means it can occupy space, means it can consist of mass, or it can be sensed by any one or more human senses. How many human senses we have, beta?
5 human senses.
Yeah. So if you are sensing, yeah, it's a good smell. So smell is basically is a matter. Clear? If you drink a water and you feel that I am intaking the water, so water will be a matter. Clear?
Yes,
If
sir.
you are feeling that pen is in your hand, so the pen is also a matter. Means anything you are sensing, you are viewing from your naked eye, you are saying that this is a mobile phone in front of me, so it means that is a matter. Anything. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Can I move to the next slide, beta? You have noted down
Yes,
this.
sir. Yes, sir.
So first we come up on a physical classification of. Physical classification means what is its physical state? What is its physical state? On this basis, matter can be classified into solid, liquid, and gas. We can have only three states of matter, either solid, liquid, or a gas. Clear? What is the solid state, beta? Can you define the
So,
solid state?
solid state, the state where the molecules of an object or substance are tightly packed and cannot be compressed.
Yeah, means we can say in simple language that solid is a state of matter in which both volume and shape are clear. Neither volume or shape can change itself. They are fixed. Why? There is a strong forces of attraction. In chemistry, we have to be discuss only three things: either atoms, either
Yes, sir.
ions, or either molecule. We have only three entities here. So the interaction between atoms is known as interatomic interaction. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Interaction between ions is known as interionic interactions. And interaction between molecules is known as intermolecular interaction. So whole of the world is running on these three type of interactions. These
Yes,
are the
sir. 1 minute.
major. Yeah.
1 minute. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So when you say that, you are just saying the definition of solid, that in which molecules are tightly bounded. It means you are referring that the interaction between molecule or molecule, ion, or atom are very strong. As a result, the atoms or ions or molecules are tightly held in that state of matter and they are not free to move. Clear? So solid have a definite shape and as a definite volume. So you may write that solids, you can write, I can just dictate, solid is a state of matter in which forces of attraction in bracket you can write either interatomic, comma interionic, or intermolecular. Bracket close, are very closed. Are very strong, sorry, are very strong. As a result, atoms, ions, or molecules in solid state bind strongly and not free to move. Therefore, solids have definite shape as well as definite volume. Okay,
Yes, sir.
did you understand this paragraph?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
If you understand this, just explain me about gas. First thing I can
Gases.
explain is that, yeah, yes.
Gases are the state of matter where the particles do not have a definite shape or a definite volume. The
Hmm.
the particles move. The particles move in random motion.
Hmm.
Uh, the particles can move freely and move randomly.
No, but I can explain you. Basically, the gas is a state of matter where the interaction between gas molecules, atoms, or ions are very weak.
Yes,
Therefore,
sir.
they are not bind strongly. As a result, they are free to move. As a result, they are free to move. Therefore, the volume as well as shape of gas molecules, gas sample is not definite. Clear?
Yes, sir. Please
Means if the
dictate.
interaction is, sorry, understand mera beta?
Yes, sir. 1 minute.
Yeah, yeah, you can take your time. You can write down. Can I move to the next step, beta?
1 minute.
You can tell me.
Tejaswini, do you mind to switch on your camera? If you are not ready today, fine, but at least from the next class, no?
From
So
next
that
Okay,
as
sir.
it
class,
is
Yes,
online, sorry?
we can do it from next class. I think so
Yeah,
today I'm
maybe
not.
if you're not ready this time, yeah, it's fine. Maybe next class onwards, as it is online, at least we can see that you are not distracted.
no, sir. I am taking notes. Uh,
Sorry?
no, sir. I am taking notes. Don't worry.
No, that's okay. But from next class onwards, can you be ready so that you can switch on your camera? Is that okay?
1 minute. I can switch on my camera right now, but I
Yeah.
am taking the notes in Microsoft Word.
Oh, you are typing Microsoft Words? Okay. That's okay. I don't mind for that. But if you can check by your
No, sir,
hand, I
sorry.
think that would be
I can
more.
I can give them more time in between. No problem. Okay, Tejaswini, can I continue?
1 minute. Yes, sir.
Okay. And if we want to go for the liquid state, here we can say volume is definite,
Yes, sir.
but shape is not clear. Why? Why, beta?
Oh, yes, sir. Because the forces of attraction are lesser than solids but more than liquids, which gives
Yeah,
liquids
we
a
can say
definite
it is.
shape to
Yeah,
indefinite shape, and it can take the shape of the container it is placed in.
very good. Very. It is the just we can say the interactions are intermediate between solid and liquid. Means interactions are stronger than gaseous state but weaker than liquid state. Are you comfortable in this first point?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can we move to the next point, mera beta?
1 minute. I'm taking notes.
Yeah, you can take it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Tejaswini, what we concluded that we can have a three states of matter on physical basis. That is solid, liquid, and gas. In solid, the interaction are very strong. Here the interactions are very weak. And here the interactions are intermediate. Understand or not?
Yes, sir.
Now we are moving on the next point, that convergence. When we convert solid into liquid, what is the name of this conversion?
This is melting.
Very. Tell me, this process will absorb a heat or release a heat?
This will absorb heat.
Very. You have to be provide a heat, so it is an endothermic process. Clear?
Yes, sir.
And the conversion of liquid into solid is known as
Freezing.
freezing or fusion. And it is just reverse. This is exo. Note down this.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Same thing if Tejaswini we repeat for liquid to gas.
This is vaporization.
Very. Here we use two words, beta. Sometime vaporization and sometime evaporation.
Yes, sir.
We can discuss the difference just after completing. This is again an endothermic process, and from gas to liquid is known as
Gas to liquid is known as condensation.
very good. First to write these two, then I can give you two main points.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, first difference, what is the difference between vaporization and evaporation? Can you know the basic difference between these two, Mirabai?
Yes, sir. In vaporization, there is complete, the liquid in the container is completely vaporized into gas. It has reached the boiling point, that is 100 degrees
Okay,
Celsius.
for water. For water. One thing, vaporization takes place at
Huh?
boiling. Okay? And it will
Yes,
be
sir.
takes place at all temperatures. When you throw a glass of water on a floor, Tejaswini,
Yes, sir.
it will be vaporized or it will be evaporate.
It will be evaporated.
Very good. And when you can heat a water in a container on a gas, it will be vaporized or it will be evaporate.
If it reaches the boiling point, it will be vaporization. If it does not reach the boiling point yet, it will be evaporation.
Very good. Superb, Mirabetta. So vaporization is a special case where liquid convert into gaseous state only at its boiling point.
Yes, sir.
And if we convert liquid into vapors below its boiling point, it is not vaporization, it is evaporation.
Evaporation.
You get the clear difference in these two?
Yes, sir.
No doubt.
Yes, sir.
Now, if I can ask you the difference between gas and vapors, what is the difference between these?
Gas and vapors.
Yeah.
Gas is a substance which can already be found in the gaseous state in the atmosphere. Vapors
Yeah.
is vapors can be vapors is to be obtained boiling when boiling a liquid.
Superb. See, I can explain you. Gas is a state if any compound exists in gaseous state at room temperature is 25 degrees. It is called gas. Clear?
Yes, sir.
But if compound exists in liquid or vapors, liquid or solid state, at room temperature and its gaseous state is obtained at high temperature, then it is known as vapors. Clear?
Yes, sir. 1 minute.
आजो बेटा। बच्चा लोग।
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you have done.
1
Tejaswini.
minute. 1 minute. I'm typing the notes.
Okay, 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 okay. गेट बंद कर सकते।
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this one is a good thing that you have given the answer of this question. Most of my students get failed to give the answer to differentiate between gas and liquid. Okay, good. I have done a very good job. Now,
Thank you,
if
sir.
I can give you some examples here, that is gas state of oxygen, the gas form of oxygen is called oxygen vapors or gas.
Gas of oxygen.
Yeah,
It is gas.
very good. Because it is gaseous at room temperature. If I ask for the same for water, then
This is vapor.
very good. And if I ask gas form of copper,
Gas form of copper. Does any gaseous form of copper even exist?
it may exist at very high temperatures. Copper vapors.
Vapors, yes.
So we can just speak like water vapors, not a water gas, copper vapors, and so. Comfortable, beta?
Yes, sir.
Now we are moving on the next part, the conversion of solid into gas. What is this?
This is the process where a solid directly vaporizes into a gas without changing into a liquid.
Yeah.
That
What
is
is the name of
sublimation.
it? Sublimation. That is also endothermic.
Yes, sir.
And the important one, that what is the process known as conversion of gas into solid?
It is called deposition.
Oh, superb. Really, beta, you are giving a very good answer. Deposition. So this is the complete about the physical classification. So first, note down this and tell me any doubt in the physical classification of matter. Comfortable, beta?
Yes, sir.
So now we move on a chemical classification of matter. This is now chemistry. Before it is general science. Now we are entering into the chemistry. So
Yes, sir.
chemically, matter is classified into two categories: pure substance and mixture. What is a pure substance?
Pure substances, the substances which have their own qualities being without having any other substance
Simply,
mixed
it is
into
a
it.
single component. It is only a single component. Like you have salt in your hand, that is pure. If you have sugar in your hand, it is pure. If you have water in your hand, it is pure substance. A single component is a pure substance here. And when you mix this all, that is mixture of two, mixing of two or more components. If you add water in a salt, it becomes mixture. If you add sugar in a water, it gets mixture. Is it clear? So
Yes, sir.
simply, a single component is a pure substance, and when you mix more than one components in any ratio, it will become a mixture. Clear? Okay, beta.
One minute. Yes, sir.
So now pure substance is further classified into two categories. That is element and compound. This is the most important. This is the most important point. Can you clearly differentiate between element and compound?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, what?
Uh, elements. Uh, Elements are substances made up of one or more atoms of its kind.
Very good. Just a minute. I can explain it in a better language. This is the bookish
And-
language we are using.
And compound is
Mhm.
two or no, sorry, one or yes, two or more elements
Combine in
means combined to form combined.
I can give you in a simple language, beta. You are just speaking the cramming language of the book. So what is element? It is the type of pure substance made up of either atoms or molecules consisting only one type. Only one type. Like if I say you helium, it is element or compound.
Helium is an element.
Oh, O is element or compound?
O means nascent oxygen. It is an element.
O2.
O2 is a compound. No, no, sorry.
Oh,
O2 is
it
an
is a,
element. Sorry, sorry.
if I say O3,
O3. O3 is also an element. One or more types of.
yeah. So always learn one thing. All atoms, number one, and homoatomic molecules. What is mean of homoatomic, beta?
It's same type of molecules.
Yeah, it's molecules having a same type of atoms. Only one type of elements, atoms. These are always called element. You can write anywhere else in the copy that these are elements.
Could you repeat, please?
Yeah, all atoms and homoatomic molecules means molecules made up of only one type of atoms. Are known as elements. Are known as elements. Clear, beta?
Yes, sir.
In periodic table, if I ask you, Tejaswani, there are elements or compounds included in periodic table.
Elements.
Why they are called elements?
Elements because they are made up of only only one type of atoms or molecules.
No, no. They are only atoms added in the periodic table. There are
Okay,
only
atoms.
atoms added in a periodic table. So why they are known as elements? Understand?
Yes, sir.
So we always say that the periodic classification of elements. It is known as periodic classification of elements. From nowadays, you learn that elements are what? Elements are either all atoms or a homoatomic molecule. Got it or not?
Yes, sir.
And if I ask you about compounds, what are compounds?
Compounds are substances made of two or more elements combined together.
You simply say heteroatomic molecules,
Heteroatomic.
in which different type of atoms combine in a fixed proportion chemically. Combine in a fixed proportion chemically.
In a fixed proportion chemically.
Yeah, chemically. The bond between the atoms is their chemical bond. Like if I ask you about CO, it is element or compound now?
It is a compound since it contains both carbon and oxygen.
NaCl,
NaCl is a compound.
glucose.
Glucose is a compound.
So you get the clear difference between element and compound or not?
Yes, sir.
So today we have to do this all. In the next class, before starting a class, I can check the questions, take your test of this all topics, and then we can move to the next part. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Bye.
Rahul sir, I have a quick question. So your
Yeah.
next class would be the next week, right? I mean, after 1 week, correct?
Okay.
So meanwhile, what she needs to do? I mean, uh, she has to read any book, any her, I mean, the school book or any book you are referring, or what she needs to do?
The basics of the science, basically. I can send some notes to her by today evening, so she can read that only. That is enough.
So, any books do you recommend that she should follow or not needed?
No, it's the ninth science book. This topic is included in the ninth class science book, NCRT book. What she is, I think so. Using that is enough for her to just.
So she has to read
It's
the NCRT book, right?
Yeah. That is a very good book, now. If she read the NCRT, she becomes more comfortable.
Okay, perfect. I think
And
that sounds like a plan.
even I sent some notes of the method. So
Okay, so maybe in the next class, I mean, before the next class, at least you should read the NCRT book related to this particular topic as well as your notes, right?
one thing, sir, what I required, is it possible that the gap between classes should be reduced?
Yeah,
Because the
that I
7
think we
days
need to
is
talk to her
huge
mom.
gap.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
huge gap. So the student will just distract from the topic that what I
No,
have
I
done.
understand. I understand. Maybe we will talk to her mom, but at least before next week, she should read your notes as well as the NCRT books related to this topic, right? If I
excuse
understand
me,
you.
sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Is o- is the NCRT book the only option, or will other books, other good books that contains chemistry will also be?
Yeah, that is also good, beta. NCRT is a very basic book. NCRT is really a very good book. All other books are also good, but NCRT is the best book. No doubt, I can send you some notes also of this. Don't be get bothered. From where any of the topic you can get the matter and its classification, that you can read it. Your topic name
Okay,
is
sir.
matter and its classification. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Okay, beta. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Tejaswini, yeah, we'll touch base with you maybe middle of the week. Rahul sir, you can drop. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, so we can touch base you in the middle of the week to see how you are progressing, no? That in terms of reading the NCRT books, in terms of reading the notes, and I would recommend you can go through the recording one more time if anything is missing, no? So you'll get to
Okay, sir.
know. But do send the notes, whatever you have taken today, or if you can refer the recording one more time and send you the greatest and latest note, that is also fine. But we need to we need to get your note by today or tomorrow, whenever you are comfortable. When you are think that this is the complete note, so you need to send to us.
Okay, sir.
Mhm. Okay, sounds good. Thank you.